Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a really good presentation so far. I was just dropping into the presentation a little bit. Seems really exciting. Got some really good concepts going on. So super glad. I'm super happy that you guys are learning and having a great time. So anyways, my name's Hoyin. I'm the CEO of Remo. And today I'm just going to be talking about the platform and really focus on how you can maximize using the platform to really create an awesome experience for yourself. We're really focused on creating great attendee experiences and try to not just make some classic Zoom or like a just a normal event. We really care about like how do we make an event as real as possible for you, and how do you create authentic conversations that build meaningful relationships. Um, so yeah, Ian, should I keep going?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, Hoyin, that's great.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, what makes us unique? So we really focus on like immersion. We've really focus on how do you make an event feel like as if you're there? How can you network with people just like in person? Um, we really focus on interactivity. So not only can you move between tables when you click on a table, this allows you to kind of like create your own journey. Like you can then go to different tables. You're not sort of pigeonholed into a certain experience. If you want to talk to a certain person, you can go and talk to them, and then jump to another table and talk to someone else. So it's like the freedom, just like as if you were at an actual physical event. The spaces are all customized. I'm sure the team here has customized a great floor plan for you guys to really fit the branding and the context and really help you kind of like feel that you're in not only just a physical space, but something that's really thematic to the topic. We're quite scalable and flexible. We can go up to 6,000 people, and we do some integrations too with Zapier and Pabbly. So we have a bunch of use cases, but mostly we focus on like virtual fairs, conferences, workshops and training, career fairs. We've got some internal meetings like team meetings, you know, sales kickoffs, town halls. We also have some like generic networking events as well that are either like before or after like a webinar like this. Like we have a video conference right now. We might have a networking event before and after. And networking is basically one of the main core things about Remo. And so we work with a lot of different types of companies. We work with like corporates. We work with universities. We work with ABA, which is the American Bar Association, with professional associations and chambers and stuff. So we have a pretty very wide, broad of industries that we work with. It's like Zoom, right? Like every industry kind of could potentially use Zoom. So, our the types of companies specifically are like, Brittany and Co., which is like a consulting company. We've got people like the Weather Network, which is just, obviously a much larger organization. And then Labor Finders, which is like a medium-sized company. So all different companies, and they use it for many different types of uh, use cases. Labor Finders is more of like a job fair. The Weather Network is internal meetings and training. And Brittany and Co. They host they host webinar and events that have like a networking component and a workshop component for their clients. Okay, so how do we get to really use Remo? So in Remo, there's like two modes. The mode that you're in currently is like it's called presentation mode, which is basically what we call as like a webinar. Once this part finishes, you're going to go into this what we call the conversation mode. In conversation mode, you'll have this like little map, and you can kind of move around. As I said before, you can like just double click on any of these tables. For example, like I can double click on this table, then I'll see the three people on here, for example. Um, and then and so once we get into the conversation mode, that's where you network. That's where all the magic happens. Now, unfortunately, this event just happened a little too early, because we were going to roll out an actual AI-powered matchmaking feature that actually recommends people for you based off of the information you provide. So, like, if you want, you can provide like your LinkedIn or the company that you work for, and we will match you with someone else. and we will actually even tell you what the topic of the conversation is, like 4 talking points that you could use, but it will still most likely tell you like, oh, you guys might be able to collaborate in this way, or you guys went to the same university and therefore you guys can talk about this. Like it goes a lot into like what's really having a lot of similar experiences. And as we all know, we talk about things that we have common knowledge about, and that drives a deeper relationship, right? The problem is this feature is released in 7 days. You're 1 week too early. I would have loved to see this really in action with you guys. Unfortunately,
Next time, Hoyin, we'll do that.
so you guys just have to do another event next week. Simple as that. And we're always here. We're not going anywhere. So, anyways, that's a little bit of a teaser for you guys. Now, to help you like kind of maximize your day, it's kind of like what I was saying, right? You want to really move around. And moving around is super simple. You just double click on any of the tables here. You just double click it, and then you'll move there, and you only see the people there. Now, a lot of people when they network, like in real life, they spend a lot of time talking to one like a certain person,
Mm.
right? And that's actually you shouldn't do that. So the networking event, whether it's physical or virtual, the key of a networking event is not to, oh, let's talk for a long time. The key is to talk just enough. They know who you are, you know who each other are. You get their contact, and then you meet them after the event. So the goal is to, I mean, you don't have to rush yourself, you know what I mean? But you can always follow up and do the things afterwards. So a lot of people will spend like half an hour talking to one person, and it's like, that's great too. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine too. But if you're at a networking portion, it's a great opportunity for you to like meet a few other people, and who knows, expand your network, learn different perspectives. You really want to get that. That's something you can get at an in-person event, but with Remo, you can also get it here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just remembering to kind of go to different tables. If there's no room at the table, you can also just double click on the table anyways. We do have something called overflow, which means that the table just expands automatically for if there's too many people at the table, or it goes beyond what the visual capacity looks like. Like say, for example, there's 6 seats, but actually you can fit in about another additional 4 or 5 people. Also, you've got sponsor logos and videos throughout the entire floor plan. So sponsors like these little banners that have logos and stuff in it. You should click on that stuff. It's very interactive. And also, like, you can use chat, like just how you have chat on the right-hand side right now. I think it's right. You can send one-on-one messages, and you can use that to like talk to people as they're talking in the table. But you can also talk to them afterwards if you want to like get their contact information. And then there's like an announcements at the top right-hand corner, which I think if I point this should be correct. It's on the top right-hand corner. And that's when Ian will probably tell you, it will be like ushering you to the next item on the agenda, and etc. So so like make sure you spend some time, really great time network with a few more people. And so if you are interested in doing a free trial, we have a free trial, no credit card required. You can customize your virtual event space, invite your colleagues, and then create events to really engage. We value engagement because we believe engagement leads to more interest. It pushes people down the funnel better. It leads to a much more better impression. It gives much more branding. And also, it's the best type of engagement today, especially when you have AI, where it is more difficult to figure out what is true and what is not. Right. And so we believe that we are an amazing alternative for this world where it's just so noisy, so many things. How can you just talk to another person in the most genuine way possible? And we think that Remo is an absolute amazing channel for that.